but hold it still. And we're live. Okay. What's up, everybody? Told you I'd be back. Alright, today we're making chicken fajitas. Let me get down here where we can see everything. And of course we're making everything from scratch because it's much more fun that way. It actually gives me something to do other than, you know, stir a skillet for a little bit. Alright, first thing we're going to do, we've got 4 very nice chicken breasts here, all thawed out, ready to go. Sharpen up our knife, we're not making that mistake again. Alright, here, make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. There you go. And we just want these cut into very thin little strips like this. Very easy to do, especially with a sharp knife. If they're too long, you know, split them in half, but for the most part, just rough guess it. And what we're going to do with our chopped up chicken, put them in this Ziploc bag. That's going to be important here in a minute. Get in there. Just trying to run on me. Easy way to do it is split the breast in half and then just chop it as quick as you can. Bag. Got these little fat parts, you can just cut them off. It's no big deal. Hey, Crystal. Well, Ben knows where I live. If you guys want to come down, I won't oppose you. I'll make some extra for you. And of course I do all this live in front of everybody because I want to pad my time out. Longer videos get seen a little bit more. I'm kidding, it's actually because I don't actually plan this stuff out beforehand. Rid of this little piece of rib meat. That's a little too hard to go in what we're working with. Alright, our chicken's chopped, easily enough done. Get rid of this stuff. What's this? We don't need it no more. And wash your hands, because you're nasty. Alright. Now the reason we're using a bag is because it makes it so much easier to marinate everything in. First thing we're going to do, some lime juice. You damn right, Joker. We need about 2 tablespoons. I've said it before, I will probably keep saying it. I don't use actual measurements when I cook. I'm guessing at the measurements I'm giving you because a lot of people ask. Roughly a tablespoon of dried cumin. Yep, drop that in there. About a half tablespoon of salt. Same for garlic powder. Tablespoon of paprika. And it's supposed to be half a tablespoon of ground black pepper. I ran out and didn't know it, so I'm using white pepper. Taste is fairly similar. It's a little bit fluffier, I guess would be the proper term. And I've got 2 tablespoons here of chipotle chili powder. I found it in the spice rack and I just said, you know what, that sounds awesome. Last ingredient we need is roughly 2 tablespoons of some sort of vegetable oil. I like sunflower oil. It just tastes better to me. So just pour that in there. Now, finally explaining the bag. Get as much air out as you can, and you can just mix it up. You don't have to worry about spilling anything. You can shake it around. It works great. Now obviously the longer this marinates in this, the bolder the flavor will be. I usually do it for a couple of hours, but that would make a very boring video. So instead we're just gonna let it sit right here. Actually, we'll let it sit over here and we will bring our vegetables over. Because of course. Alright. Other knife, sharpen it. Same way we did the last one. Don't use a dull knife. It's just, it works, makes everything twice as hard as it needs to be. What's up, Antoine? Alright, step 1. Chopping peppers. I said this last time, but if you didn't watch the last video, no big deal. I'll show you again. The proper way to chop peppers, as taught to me by several cooking shows, because I'm boring and I like to watch cooking shows, is you top it, like so. Around here where you can see what I'm doing. And then you slice into the sides. About like that. Make a nice peel out of it. What's up, Tiff? And the reason we do it like this is all of this white stuff is just nasty and you don't want that in anything. So you get done, your finished product looks like this, and everything we've got is ready to chop up. It's just a rough chop. You don't have to worry about getting too fine or anything. Yes, they are. I think so. What's up, Brent? Don't think I didn't notice you back there, buddy. The bigger slices, we just slice them down the middle. Keep working like we did the chicken. And really what we're doing right now is killing time to let that chicken soak up as much of that seasoning as possible. Now, next up is our onion. I'm using Vidalia onion because of that Sammy Kershaw song that gets stuck in my head every time I see it. If you know it, sing along at home. If you don't, well, don't worry about it. I'm not singing it here. And just break it open. Get the outer shell off of there. Now, if you've seen any of my previous episodes, you know I don't like onion. But fajitas are kind of the exception. You have to have onion in fajitas. Chop them tall. Spin them. Chop them in the middle, and then just break them apart. Make sure you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. Scooch in. There we go. So the onion just comes right apart. Like I said, I'm not the hugest fan of onions, but and pretty much we're going to do the same with the other pepper, because you can't just have one colored pepper in there. That's just weird. Chop around the seeds, like I said. This is your finished product. It means you did it right. And you guys feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this. I will answer questions if and when I see them. It's been a messed up week. I'm doing my best just to get along with it. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. There we go. Just a rough chop to get it going. Okay, you can always come back and watch it later. What's up, Mark? Alright. Now clear away all of our junk. Over here, that's probably more than we need. And we've got an avocado here. You don't actually cook the avocado with everything else. That actually came out a lot easier than I expected. Yay. But you know, it goes on afterwards. So we're just going to chop it up now. Chopping avocado is super simple. You just cut it in half, get the pit out however you can, and score it inside the skin here. So when you squeeze it, where you can see, it just comes right out. It's wonderful stuff. I've also got some mushrooms that are already chopped up. We'll give them a quick once-over dice. Just a quick rough chop to break up some of the bigger pieces, but honestly, it's already chopped up. They're good. If you don't like mushrooms, don't put them in. They're not required, like the onions. Alright, now our veggies are good and ready. And get all our trash out the way. Hit the camera stand because that's how we do it. I'm gonna back up here where we can see everything again. Alright, that's been, what, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. plenty of marinade time. Get our heat on. You never want to throw your meat into a cold skillet. Everything ends up soggy and not quite done. There's my drink over here. Now it is a non-stick pan, but we do have a little bit of our sesame seed? No, sunflower seed oil in there already. We just let it warm up. Ask how everybody's doing. Show them a beautiful face for a second. Wave. And what we're waiting on is just this thing to smoke just a little bit. Speaking of, you might want to open up your windows so the fire alarm doesn't go off. It happens. Almost there, almost there. Yeah. When you see the oil, let me get it in here. When you see your oil move around like this, you know you're pretty close to ready. Back on the stand here. Yeah, good enough. We just take our marinated chicken. God, it smells good. Dump it all in here. You immediately hear that sizzle, you know the pan's hot enough. Don't have to worry about cleaning this, you can just toss it. Grab yourself a spatula. And just start stir frying. Now, I have learned different spatulas have different uses. A nice thick one like this is ideal for meat you're not sure if you like the size of or not. Like I see a piece that's too big, and just get in here, slice it up a little bit. Get that going. Let it simmer for a minute. You don't want it to sit too long. You kind of want to keep it moving. Flip as many pieces as you can. I'm seeing now that I put a bit too much oil in the pan. It's fine. We'll just drain it before we put everything else in. What's up, Nita? Flip this stuff. In addition to making the chicken strips a little bit smaller, you can also check the inside, see how well they're doing. They all look like they're getting close to being done. And the reason you want the hot skillet is to seal the outside of the meat so everything just stays in there. All the juice, everything. It's the difference between having nice juicy chicken pieces and very dry ones. I'll throw up a little bit more. Make sure all those new cut sides have a little bit of sauce on them. Oh, you do not even understand how good this smells. Now that our chicken's about cooked, we're going to grab another little glass bowl here. Drain off this excess oil. I get over exuberant and use too much stuff. See, I'm not just showing you how to cook things, I'm also showing you how to fix it when you fuck it up. Because I care. What's up, sis? Alright. Chicken's nice and cooked. Now, people do it differently. Some people just saute these on the side. Not me. It goes right in there in the sauce and everything else. And immediately you're stir frying again. Peppers and onions and mushrooms. Coat it all. Looked pretty damn good, didn't it? It's earlier in the video, Mark. You're gonna have to go back and watch it. I'll put the recipe in the comments too when I'm done. See an onion slice that's a little big. Chop it down to size. In there and let it all just heat back up. You don't look right. A little bit of green on that onion so it goes out. Now we're getting that sizzle that fajitas are just known for. Let that cook up for a minute. Throw this on a fajita. Throw this on a fajita. Throw this on a tortilla. Spice it up however you like. Jess likes to put salsa on hers. I like to just go cheese and make a giant freaking burrito. Baked beans, black beans, however you guys want to do it. I'm giving you the base, you make the meal yourself. And pretty much we just let that cook until everything looks like it's caramelized properly. I'm going to use a second. Grab our tortillas. I'm going to do this off camera because the rest of the kitchen's a mess. I'm kidding. But yeah, don't look. We're just going to use some store-bought tortillas because, well, they're easy. And that's what this whole show is supposed to be about. Cooking simply. Pop them in the microwave, 30 seconds, good to go. Stir up everything there. Oh, I love that sound. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching me cook as much as I enjoyed cooking for you. I'll check the comment sections if you guys want ask any more questions. I'll have the answers posted by the end of the night. But like I said earlier this week, I'm not on Facebook that often, so I don't know how long I'll be answering. So, get this stuff, try it out. Hey Chris, what's going on, man? Cut the end. Yeah, get this stuff, try it out for yourself, and tell me how you do. Till then, we'll see you later. Bye.